Chingakeche imeakisi TV. Aya na Ayaatekire Chingakeche imeakisi TV. Aya na Ayaatekire Chingakeche imeakisi TV. Aya na Ayaatekire Chingakeche imeakisi TV.
Provenkia mwancho murgereria okisi TV tariki 29 cy'umutinyi mutangani yo mwaka bw'ekiri bibere 2024 chinga kitwariganiro kumanyingana araria ya Ayaatekire Ensa Eyemo senjira y'ubwikirani korenderi tangani ngeringa bona abagavana kurwasi county au nigo besokire na kuburi kigancheke na kubwatirana amone serikali na kwene kibuna ngo babwatukerere kibesa
amatko hamakatigaire umutinyo yoere ne Jumatatu ngia ritko eri 29 na manganya ariko gakwene kyo inyorobo ibitabu biri byasirete ebyabwente goikiwa ase chiskuru che secondary cyanyamira ko nebigasira seri nani erimo imeya kapta gati niko bono ritko ri arero byikira nase chiskuru echo imyanyamira nabari mu banyara ko ibitabu byo kikwane kibuna ngo bayikira bare aborko kwegendria samasoma yo negati yari to kwariganreti hase emaroba yabono kiraekankego cyabutokirigoro Ensa Eyemo nchenkuru kwa Clinton Ondigi
nchenkuru kwa Lydia Moraa ori okwene kinga chibicha nirio byagwikira senjira y'ubwikirano igakorukunga Eliud Obonyo.
Aya na Ayaatekire Chingakeche imeakisi TV.
Ayaatekire Ensa Eyemo senjira y'ubwikirano igotoko ya chaka kurwase county ya Kisii abwase omwakili Cliff Ombeta anyarwa kawe sokya na kumwigerera omunyakirugo boda boda asireta Fred Nunda oyubo igoti garte asekigambiro ya prison maiga yo gutangu mosema yo kubekwa byara umutienyo gatano na gatatu omwako eta hasebono Ombeta atebirumna Nunda nigagendrete kunyarko bakawetera amakonhane na mono asekigambiro kyo kya Kisii prisons.
Ukwana nabariki amangana hisko ya magache kagambere kenaiga Kisii omwakili Cliff Ombeta nigatayiro bono nigetari entunde ntangani batembire kuriya ebond yo guchya komasokya omunyakirugo yo wo boda boda manyikaine buna Fred Nunda hasibono bataranyara ogotwara okoegwa ebond yo hasibona atebire nigo batari gochya gotimoka kwene kyabuna omunyakirugo yo nkonyorare obwene bwaye
Ngonyuri mwancho murgerero Kisii TV Fred Nunda nigo abwatiranire amoneri mochorio boiti neye maiga chibura buru gati abana boda boda kunyarka buke kwene kibwa ase county ya Kisii igento kerete omonto yomo akanyarka kagusiria hachi obugima bwaye ase boigo Nunda nyatiko kakubekwa byara na kunyarka babaka komochibwa igoro yo boiti boigo igati ya mama chande.
Fred Nunda is in custody for a case that he has been charged with, a case of murder. He has been in custody for a very long time now. He had been denied bail on 2 occasions. But today we came to court to make an application so that he can be granted bond once again. All the other cases that had been indicated before that he had absconded or had not settled have all been settled. There is no other case existing right now in court. Such that the only case that is present is this one. He had been denied bail basically on the basis that he had other cases and he had absconded. Now that those cases do not exist, we are coming back to this court to request whether they can grant him bond. We are trying to say that the circumstances have changed. We are trying to say that his health is also not good. We are also trying to say that he has a constitutional right to bail. More so because we believe that the state, in this particular instance, is acting in bad faith. Why am I saying that? Ever since he had been in custody, ever since the first time he had been denied bail, the court has always insisted that we be given statements of witnesses. We have not been given statements, and the hearing starts next week on 6th. So what are they doing? Basically denying us the constitutional right to prepare in time. They are going to try and ambush us. That's why we are insisting that we get those statements by today. Some of us are too experienced to be denied with this kind of sharp practice or this kind of attitude and ambush. Some of us are too experienced for that. And even if you gave me a statement a minute before the hearing, I will still stand and do the case. So let them not think that that is what is going to help them. But in the meantime, as we wait for the court, since we cannot interfere and argue that application here, we want the police officers in the state to act in good faith now that the person is in custody. You can't keep on punishing somebody because you have some political inclination. This is totally a political thing. If they are going to use politics as a particular line to injure somebody and frustrate somebody, then we are not following the law. Then we are not doing the right thing. Then how different are you from the person you are trying to charge? At least him, he has denied the charge. You are not denying it. You are continuing denying us our right. So we are insisting. They give us those statements. We prepare for the case. Whether we have the bail or not, we shall proceed with the matter and finish it as fast as possible. Yes. This is a case that is just, we know for a fact that witnesses have been called to change their statements. Witnesses have been called and coached to change their statements and alter their statements. But an old cat like me, or do I say an old dog like me? Those are things I have seen. You will always see a witness when you know he's lying and he's changing his story.
Mwancho murigaria togos kabosio kwikase county ya Nyamira matukama kemaiga yebitawe byakagirwa chikwa se chiskuru che secondary che county ya Nyamira gosira asiri nirimo ime ya Kaptagat ni gobono rituko lya rebitawe byo byekigwa anemono isko ye chabisi chomo cha Nyamira headquarters ryetenete chisemi
Chebitabu ebyo nigo byanyantuko babigosira itariki 20 cy'umutiyo yokorende ase abanyanyimbo banyantuko bakurya egari eyo yatogete nebitabu ebyo aseri naniria Kaptagat ke oseri gotoka ase county ya Elgeyo Marakwet korende ase bono litko lya rere bitabu ebyo nyarko bigokibwa ase county ya Nyamira na kweno no gucyase aborokiya abanene bechiskuru ekyo ime county ya Nyamira ase bitabu ebyo raskunyarko bigokonya abana hanene mono ase Nsemeli ya junior secondary schools.
Na leo nina furaha kubwa kuwajulisha kwamba zile vitabu zetu ambazo zilikuwa zimepotea na zikawa zimetupwa huko msituni huko Kaptagat tarehe 20 asubuhi, siku ya Jumamosi tuliweza kuzipokea zote na zilikuwa carton 540 zote tuliweza kuzipokea hapa Nyamira, na leo tuko na hafla kubwa ambayo tutasisabaza kwa mashule kwa walimu wetu wakuu ili zifikie mashule yetu. Hizo details za vitabu ni kama zifuatazo. Vitabu zenyewe zilikuwa za junior secondary na zilikuwa zimesabazwa na kulingana na subjects, na hizo cartons zote subjects zote zilikuwa hapo. Kwa hivyo kila sub county ilikuwa na carton zake ambazo zilikuwa zinastahili kwenda hapo. Kama sasa Borabu walikuwa wanastahili kuwa na cartons 57, Masaba North walikuwa na carton 51, Nyamira North cartons 122, Manga cartons 125 na Nyamira South ilikuwa na cartons 54. Hizo vitabu zilikuwa social studies na social studies za guidebooks za walimu.
My name is Florence Ogunga, Deputy County Commissioner Nyamira South. On behalf of the County Commissioner, we are happy to report that we have been able to recover all the books that were reported abandoned at Kaptagat Forest. We have the report from the DCI, KEO South, and all the books have been recovered. We are very happy, and we want to inform our teachers in Nyamira County and also Nyamira South that all the books have been recovered, and today we are ready to distribute these books to the head teachers. We are also very happy, and we want to appreciate our colleagues from KEO South about the efforts that they were able to make to ensure that all the books were recovered. We want to say a big thank you to them, and also want to inform members of the public in Nyamira County. This was a concern, it was all over the media, but we want to report to them that so far all the books have been recovered.
My name is John Ondigi, the Assistant Executive Secretary NAT, Nyamira Branch. I also want to take this opportunity on behalf of these teachers to thank the government for the swift action that it has taken so far to ensure that the books are here and they are in good shape. For that, we gave credit to the government. We are saying the books should be delivered in good time. This is the second week since we opened the doors for junior secondary. This is the second week for junior from 15th for junior secondary. Remember, we don't have books in school. The learners are in class minus the textbooks. It's unfortunate. The government should move with speed and ensure that the books are in our schools in good time, so that the teachers have easy time to prepare the learners well.
Tokwirana ase ensemeli ya siasa ni gobone serikali enene yanyankwage kuburia serikali chechi county kunyarkoba chikwene kengangu bwatrana bale hanene mono ase okurwania obukurumi himense ya Kenya.
Ukwana ase omukutano o Intergovernmental Budget Economic Council oyokorekana ase chinsemo chiakara ni memo chio Nairobi omukonyi b'omuraibwe ense omusikeriga Gachagua nigo bono aomerana n'abarayi kurwa ase county ego chiakwenekia bunango chiakibare emerobirio bene yokwenekia bunankurwani bare obukurumi nabo igokokonyana eri gochigwikirania chia agenda chia serikali nene.
Gachagua hoyomerana amona bagabana kurwa ase county ao nigeira libageria bene nagotebabuna nere serikali chechi county chichamo erinderi kubwatera na kurwania obukurumi egento no nabo twanyarkwa tokora gosekorrekana ase county ao abwase aba MCA baganire kuba kunyarkwa bako bakaisiko aba governor bande kolende egento gitaraikana namba kabono unagutumanya Clinton Ondigi.
Nase hamagacho habene yomokonyi b'omuraibwe ense ya Kenya ase chinsemo chiakare ni memo chio Nairobi asomokonyi b'omuraibwe ense omusikeriga Gachagua hara omukutano Intergovernmental Budget Economic Council Summit oyorengete gochire ntechi county amone serikali nene erigocha koringoria obakorere gochi serikali chichonsi gochi asabana inchi.
Members, ladies and gentlemen, happy new year to those who have come here for the first time. Karibuni sana. I wish to note that we have continued to make significant progress since our last meeting in October 2023. We had a very successful 8th summit at State House Nairobi on December 2023 under the chairmanship of His Excellency the President, Dr. William Ruto, and currently we are implementing the resolutions of the summit.
Ayaniga go chama iga serikali chechi county kwemurungania sama tukabwango iga kubwatakana na kerimu na niga serikali yanyorre gotuma chibesa go chase county chikagire go chiakwene kyamagendro muske Gachagua nigo bona irali bagari yabene kubatebya ababwatani kurwa serikali chechi county buna niga serikali omweshimiwa William Ruto ebegetemero biro go chiakwene kyabuna kubwatana bare erigo chiakwene kyabuna ngo ikirani bare amagendro.
I want to reaffirm our commitment to unbundling the remaining functions as per the President's directive at the last summit. Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, His Excellency the President and I remain committed to fostering harmonious and consultative intergovernmental relations and cooperation at both levels of government. This is in pursuit of implementation of the Kenya Kwanza administration's agenda. We acknowledge and appreciate your continued support to the various development interventions under the bottom-up economic transformation agenda. Let us continue to realign our development programs and projects to this agenda.
Muske Gachagua boigo ni gasaba serikali chechi county kwene kya bunanko bwatira chirene serikali ne erigo cha goikirania chi agenda cha serikali na boigo kurwania obukurumi obwabere bokornia magendro magega anemono ase chi county ne serikali ne.
Wage bill. Corruption is a threat to both levels of government. Let us work collectively to put in place control measures to monitor use of public funds for procurement and expenditure to be within the law. Let money circulate.
Omukonyi b'omuraibwe ense nigaira libaga lyogwa kirambu ya serikali chechi county asokubwatana ne serikali nene erigo chiakwene kyabuna serikali nene ngo ikiraniere chira chiaye amo nemirobiri emiya hebwate go chiasaba Kenya.
In conclusion, I wish to appreciate your continued support in jointly implementing the affordable housing program and the universal health care programs. I urge you to prioritize prevention health care to enhance quality. Once more, let us support the subsidized fertilizer program to enhance food production as one of the ways of reducing the cost of living.
Kuripotiria hegetaseni ya Kisii TV nchenkuru kwa Clinton Ondigi.
Mwancho murigirira Kisii TV oroboti urwarure asembe ona rogotoira aseriboriria itori obutuko rero asitokubori ngane maiga ya serikali kugania kubwatarana amone serikali chichi county erikorwania obokurumi ikerenge kenyar ko bagegwika guse obokurumi mbonyar ko bakoera sense ya Kenya.
Nari ribori tokobori omwancho murigirira asengenjo twarure serikali chichi county ekigwetoma asense mayako nikibunangurwani chirobo kurumia serikali ne nero yabira samatuka mange kwene kibunangurwani robo kuruminyoro muraiwense na tebanga nigate tukobeka chinguru chonsi kwene kibunangurwani robo kurumia se ebyombe byonsi bya serikali asabono umukutano wene kiwari tukoriarera somo konyu muraiwense asaba aba governor kurasi county chonsi kwene kya bunango bwatera na bale rikoche kurwani obokurumi ne ebirengeri byago mwancho murigirira mbiribi serikali onyetiranyara serikali ye county tiranyara uko bwaterana kwabo kwene kibunango kibare kurwania obokurumi nenyare kane nabo gutumira birengeri byago mwancho umurigeri ase namba ito yesimirega kwa screen yago 0768 719 470
lakini nande tura nara kunyori Clinton ingeri naki torore chi county au anene mono tukutuchakire county ya Nakuru abwa ase omo governor Musbat Susan Kihika omo governor gwe county eyo tukaraba MCA bakagania kunyar ko baba ko mwaka isiko asikiri kagirenga nigo abwatraniri amono bukurumi ase chinseme cyasaba kwanere goro ya maremo base batebiringo mu governor uyu niga kuira maremo aliyale abantu babwenderete kuira ona lakini kolenda matukama kaka era tukarana ngaba MCA batigire babwatukire kerenga keriyo kugania ko mwaka isiko bono serikali nande yakire yatebire ngatigaye tubwatirane ni serikali chichi county kurwanya obukurumi orocenga nene
nonyene serikali nayoka yaberege kurwanya obukurumi nyore kyombe kya EACC ekige kurwania na goita obukurumi kyaberege kubwatia ande mono bali bakorro obukurumi kurende tiranyara kubake goikirana kirendo kubwatirana kwabo no gusaba gwaito ibuna ne chikorenta amatunda na kitwabekire libori gochasomoregeria erinda nerado ibirengeri byago tebinga ne serikali echichonsi bere erienene ne yiye county kwane kibunanko bwatirana bali gocha kurwania obukurumi nenyare kane korengana naye abo gusangana into namba yetu esiminwere ga 0768 719 470 kose mitandao yetu ya kijamii Facebook na YouTube
Kisii TV
na bwo igonto bwate website yetu www.kisitv.co.ke
tugenderete amuna Ayaatekire Ensa Eyemo asenjira eyobo ikirani nigobono abagavana banyarko bagwesokia na kuboria serikali kubatirana amune kiganja ekenene kunyarko bakwene kinganko babwatukira bali chibesa gucyasi county asebono abagavana banyarire kubaga kuburi kiganja iki kunyarko bagiko babwatukira chi billion chimyenye na 50 kurinde ase kiganja kyanyatko bakegwesokia na gotebabuna chibesa cyoka kiranyarko bakikubwatuka gucyasi county ne chi billion 53
aniga gocha hamatuka makego mega yabagavana bechi county aho yasokia inseye kyombekeria council of governors na goteba nigo bone serikali na netara bwatuka chibesa gochase chi county chonsi ase egeka kemetinya tato yaera ase korengana no moteneriwe committee chibesa ase kyombekio council of governors oyuwe goro mugavana gwe county ya Kakamega mheshimiwa Fernandez Baraza atebire nigo bone wikiraboniga chi county chonsi echigosaba serikali bwatuka chibesa yoka billion 50 nebere echo yabere etaratuma ase egeka kemitinye tato
komenta nayo nigo bono banyarko bagoteba na magendero ase chi county au anigagendrete kuratera kubwatikana amone serikali etaraikirania ekerenga kiabo kyogotobwatoka chibesa gucyase chi county echo
I wish to emphasize our commitment to the timely disbursement of funds to counties. We are nearly up to the date for December 2023. Despite this, I strongly urge you to fast-track payments of pending bills. Indeed, we should not be having pending bills for the last financial year. Prompt payments for goods and services releases funds to our business people and spurs economic growth, especially the hustler nation, for a better and vibrant economy.
What came in from Treasury was counties were to get 391 billion. The Commission of Revenue Allocation recommended 395. What was proposed by the Council of Governors was that this should be 450 billion. So there's quite a big of a variance. However, out of that 450, there was 10 billion that was meant to be for roads. So we're looking at about almost 439.5 is what the Council of Governors has recommended.
Yule mtu ambaye anaitishwa own source revenue ni yule ambaye pia serikali inamuitisha ushuru. Yule mwananchi mmoja ndiye tunamsukuma hadi anainua mikono. County inamuitisha fedha hizi, serikali kuu yamuitisha fedha hii, kuna ushuru, kuna kwa hivyo tuseme wakati wa kuitisha own source revenue ni sharti serikali yoyote ile.
Toskabosio mwanchwa umurgeria bono umuraiwensi ya Kenya omoske William Ruto negati ya baraibechi insekuro Africa awekirana ase ensemo ya Italy umuchomone Orom ilikuchukirana somo kutano uyarigane tikune ense ya Italy amo nechi inse cha Africa.
Togendrete ya muna ya tikire neringa omubasukano mubugwe para nigo enekibwe mambia rero uyuirira abantu 11 mo kunyarko bagusiria amagimabo abwase abantu 39 bagendrete kurwanira amagimabo imeye county ya Kisumu asebono gwikira boneiga ase abanyanyimbo banyarko bagwesoke nakubuli abantu nganere bya banyarko bakoba maiso anene mono chinga kibare ase obosombi mwanchu mo rigereria nkonyoringa omubasukano yuningo kolekana emambia rero ase Ayaatekire yanyarko bakegoita abantu 11 ase abande ba 39 bagendrete kurwanira ase usamagima basinyagitari au imeye county ya Kisumu abwase mubasukano yo okolekana ase nsemo ya to igotoka imeye county eyo ya Kisumu.
Kurengana na kirori nigo bagote abuna chigari chichonsi nigo cyare kwendigwa ase SPDA rigora sabono abamenyi bechinsemo juba rubosaba uchi ase serikali gutera ase kiumbe kirigete nete chipara kwene kibuna ngoronge ikere chipare echo nabo igokobeka chibuobi echo chigo chikokeania bibasakano yiyo menge yaberege kwene kiwande mono ase chinsemo echo.
Tulicheleweshwa pale kwenye mpaka leo tunaambiwa kukaguliwa. Kwa hiyo alipotoka hapo kama alikuwa analipia ule muda uliopotea pale mpakani. Kaa tembea kwa kasi sana hivyo overtake. Hiyo ni vurugu hivyo tumegongana hilo gari la mchele watu wamerukaruka hivyo.
If it was not fast, we would have controlled the incident, but he was moving fast. That's why he lost the control. Fortunately for me, I have been on this right hand driver side. It has been okay somehow, but the other side, left hand, finished.
Ayo kagendrete boigonigo abana babere basiria amagimabo kubwatikana amono muriro ekebemberi uyu bwatite enyumba yabo nakunyarko babakuyera abo omwana uyu kabare emyaka 3 boigono mwaka oyomo nigo togote ibomna nigo abayibuli baye babatigite nyumba abo basiete ase ekanisa chingaki omuriro ekebemberi nyarto kobago kubabwata asensemo ya nyanduma egotoka ase chinsemo chiri cyanduma.
Eyo ekenyoro kya nyanduma egotoka ime ye bunge ya Lari county ya Kiambu asabono amate ya abana ababere abanya tukabakuyera nyumba besokira senjira ya bene na gusabe byombe bibyo korobo tukiko unenkya ego chikomanya ninki kerere tomoro yuko kubwata na gusamba abana ababere.
Maafisa wa DCI waliweza kuja na polisi na pia majirani wakakuja wakajaribu kuokoa lakini haingewezekana, mioyo yao tayari ilikuwa imeenda.
Roya the first born alikuwa na 3.5 years. Second born ni Miriam alikuwa na mwaka na mwezi mmoja. Hajajulikana maana hata stima mahali pa kuwasha ilikuwa juu isifikia. Kiberiti nilikuwa nimeweka huko juu kwa itara, hangefikia. Kiberiti sio chini, hiyo hapana. Hangewasha moto maana kiberiti ilikuwa juu, hangefikia. 2 rooms, hii room nyingine tunawashia moto, ingine wanalala.
Hasa kini ya moto haijatambulikana, lakini tunaona kama ni mtoto huyo kijana wa miaka 3.5, kama ndio pengine angekuwa akiwasha kando, kwa sababu siku
Tukosikabosio mwanju murigeria abarai au bechikanisa kurwase county ya Mombasa niko bana bamuchiria abarai au bage siasa imense ya Kenya sikeri batebiruna no kwenekiwa kweriberera yage siasa iria beri kwanikwa sama tukabwango iga
Ejen kupatikana amone nsemo ya Azimio la Umoja wa Kenya inse oboraibuaye Raila Amolo Odinga kunyar kubage kusekorekanage gikiria serikali ya Kenya kwanza anene mono haso murubiri bwagachi bw'ikinyomba cyense asibono nonyina bomuraibense ya Kenya atendera goteba buna guika omurubiri uyo nyar kubaga kugendera ekintu noina baba Kenya banyar kubagwe sokya na goteba bono nigo ensi ya Kenya gendrete gwetera amakonwa anene mono asensemo ya uchumi ekintu kirira barai yabo kunyar kubagwe soke na kuboria abarai kwenekia buna anene mono nkurigeria bare nchira kibara kwa siasa cyo koreta magendero asense ya Kenya kurinde tali siasa cyo kubagana aba Kenya
abarai yabo igo nigo bate una onyebirererio ndirigo chigokea nigo bone ensi ya Kenya irachi gutigara maiga asensemo ya magendero nigo bare ko yakwana ya asensemo ya Makindani me county ya Mombasa kero bare kwenekia okuigurwa gwekanitsemo ya AIPC.
Kama kanisa tunasema people need to sit down and listen together. You listen to me, I listen to you. And we are urging them, in all whatever they are doing, in their arguments, in their failures, listening in their philosophies, let's consider Wajiko. The courts are for Wajiko, the government is for Wajiko. We should all be working for the interests of Wajiko, ambaye ndiye lengo letu kama wa Kenya. Hata kanisa, we are working for Wajiko. We care about Wajiko. The courts should care about Wajiko. The politicians should care about Wajiko. All of us should think very strongly about
Mwancho humurigeria kwikirago no toko ya butorra Ayaatekire Ensa Eyemo kurende nyorantu akuboria eribori iguru y'ebirengereri byago nga okubwatarana egati ya serikali anene ni serikali ya county gochukurwani obukurumi nga ase ebirengereri byago inene